Tanse. My name is Samantha Loney. I am your host for Métis Minute, a series here to satisfy all your Métis needs in Region 7. For this show, we're going to be bringing you all things Métis relating to Simcoe County. I am reporting from Barrie, Ontario, the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe people. I have been giving a lot of thought on how to deliver Métis news. I wanted to try something different, something that you might not be used to. I wanted to I wanted to deliver the news in a Métis way, as if, we're sitting around talking to our aunties or our mamères, as if we were sitting around talking to our aunties or our mamères, coming together to share culture and to share the things that are going on within our community. What better way than to have you come bead with me?
To start off in a good way, I want to begin by giving a mini civic lesson in the politics of the Métis Nation for those who are unaware. You may hear Simcoe County and think Métis people live there? Yes. Although Barrie isn't home to a historic Métis community, there are Métis citizens who live there. Here is a breakdown of the Métis governing structure. At the top, we have the MNC, or the Métis National Council. The MNC represents the Métis Nation as a whole. Since the Métis Nation is currently in what is so-called Canada, we have provincial Métis governments that belong to the MNC. One of which is the Métis Nation of Ontario. In Ontario, we have 9 Métis regions, where citizens of the MNO reside. These regions are home to multiple councils that represent those citizens. These regions may or may not be home to the 7 historic Métis communities in Ontario. The MNO has citizens that are from other provinces as well. These citizens may have ties to the Red River, be Prairie Cree Métis, or from right here in Ontario, from one of our historic communities, Sault Ste. Marie. Remember, these councils don't necessarily have ties to historical Métis locations, but represent a group of Métis citizens that currently live there. This brings us to the Barrie South Simcoe Métis Council. A Métis council that represents MNO citizens who live in the Barrie and South Simcoe area. There are various services the council is here to provide. If you wish to learn more, please check out their website. But today, I am here to talk about the events that are coming up for the month of February that are available to Métis citizens, and some that are open to the public in the Barrie area as well. First up, we have the NWMO Wild Game Dinner on February 11th at noon until 4 p.m. This will take place at the Lions Gate Club in Alcona. The dinner is open to Métis citizens across Region 7. The Wild Game Dinner is being held by the Nuclear Waste Management Organization to discuss the recent trip with MNO leaders from Region 1 and 7 to Finland. The trip to Finland was to further educate councils on the deep geological repository that will be placed in either Region 1 or Region 7. This repository is a storage space for nuclear waste. For those unaware, the Canadian government is currently looking for a space to store nuclear waste in the province of Ontario. It has been narrowed down to 2 areas, one located in Region 1, Ignis, and the other in Region 7, South Bruce. With the duty to consult, Métis councils in those regions have been participating in knowledge-sharing events and activities with the NWMO to inform citizens about the project. One of those knowledge-sharing events was taking Métis Council leaders to Finland in November of 2023 to gain knowledge about the deep geological repository in their community. They were able to tour the site and see how it has affected the citizens in Finland who host the repository. This game dinner will allow citizens to come together to learn the knowledge our councils have gained from the trip and ask the NWMO questions. There will be a feast of wild game meat, musical performances, and a sharing of culture. We will be covering this event while it happens, but if you are a Métis citizen in Region 7 and wish to attend this event, please feel free to contact the Barrie South Simcoe Métis Council's chair, Tony Muscat, at tonymuscat@rogers.com. Another event happening in February is the sash ceremony at Royal Victoria Hospital in Barrie. The ceremony will take place on February 14th at 3:30 p.m. in their gathering place located in the main lobby of the RVH. This sash ceremony is to commemorate the collaboration between the RVH and the Barrie South Simcoe Council. Last year, the RVH and the Council were able to collaborate in holding an event commemorating Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This event was held to share knowledge on breast cancer and the importance of mammograms, especially for Métis people. Citizens were able to sign up for mammograms at the event and learn tips on how to catch breast cancer in its early stages. The event was in collaboration with the RVH's Indigenous Patient Services, a department within the RVH that advocates on behalf of Indigenous patients. To show gratitude and encourage further collaboration, the Métis Council will gift a sash to the RVH. The event will include a teaching about the sash and a performance by the Sacred Four Directions drum group. We will also be covering this event, but if you wish to attend, please see the poster for details. The event is open to Métis citizens and non-Métis people to enjoy. As always, the Métis Council is holding their food bank on the last 2 Saturdays of the month. The food bank is open to Métis citizens of Barrie South Simcoe. Citizens must sign up beforehand. Please make sure to check your emails or stay tuned to the Barrie South Simcoe Council Facebook group to receive the sign-up sheet. We will also be covering a story on the food bank for those non-Métis people watching to see how they can help support Métis people in the area. Merci for watching, and we'll see you down the river.